Insert cold opening here. This is Tell It to Someone. First question is from David Pope. What would happen if I crossed these two wires? Stop it! Don't do that again. Next question is from You James 1978 Rises. How many incarcerated wombats does it take to force a climate change denialist to accept reality? I mean, he wouldn't. He owns most of News Corp. The incarcerated wombat is not going to change his mind now. He's 70, 80 something. So I don't think he will change his mind and, accept climate change. No, he's not. He's not. He's just not. How is it, You James 1978 Rises also asks, how is it that you still look exactly the same as you did last time as I watched your videos several years ago, except perhaps with shorter hair? Well, here's the thing. I've looked this age since I was 17. Next question is from You James 1978 Rises. Again, did you miss me, or did you literally forget that I existed for the last few years as I forgot all about you? Yes. One or the other. Joe Freddy asks the next question. Why haven't All the Thoughts and Prayers, ScoMo and Hillsong put out the fires yet? Well, of course, they would put out the fires if that's what they were for, but the thoughts and prayers are actually to assuage their own souls as they go to hell for all eternity for all the shit they've done. Next question is, we're all going to hell for eternity too, because the planet's going to be unlivable. So I don't blame them. Well, I do blame them. Actually, I blame them, more than anybody. Next question is from Jonathan Stern, and it's the last question of the day. If you could alter reality, would you? Who says that I didn't? Unfortunately, I altered, what was it, history or reality? History. I altered history when back in the past, and I can't do anything about that now. So if I did alter history, I did. Of course I did, but I don't know exactly what I did. But everything I do now alters history, the future history that I'm going to be talking about, in 10 years' time or next week or something. So I am altering that, but I don't know exactly what I'm doing because, I'm not a time I do travel in time, but forward at the rate of one day every 24 hours, except when I'm flying west or east or something, and then I wake up in a different time zone, but then I fly back east or west, and then I end up in the same time zone that I was in, and I lose all those gained or gain all those lost hours. So, in summary, I didn't. I did, but I didn't know how, and I didn't know why. Well, I know why, but I don't know exactly what. That's the last of Tell It to Someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then ask me a question in the place where the questions normally get asked. I think I'm going to go back into the car. It's too windy out here, and when there's windy, it's, wind noise and fires. I don't like fires anymore. I'm dangerously talented, and I don't have a cool sign-off. Turn off now.